I'm going to show you how to make this Velociraptor. There's several different variations, but I'm going to do the simple one for this demonstration.
These are 260s. These are 160s. So we only need half a 160. But we do need, actually we'll need 3 260s. Here we go. Here's how I tie it. You'll notice once it's inflated that there's hardly any nozzle there for you to take and wrap around your fingers and form a knot. So I just grab it 2 inches down. Now there's plenty. Okay? So now I'm going to wrap that stretchy nozzle around my 2 fingers and push it through. It only takes a second. It takes less time than it does to tell you about it. So we're going to make first this little segment. And we'll do that by twisting. I always twist the same way. If this hand is going this way, this one's going this way. So I'm never twisting a line of bubbles and then I change direction and one bubble undoes the next bubble. It's always, this hand always goes this way. So we're going to twist this way, about a 2-inch bubble. And then we're going to pull it under and kind of stretch it so that it forms the bottom jaw. The top part is bigger. That's what we want. And now we're going to twist both bubbles together as I hold on to that nozzle. See? Just like that. And now we're going to take that nozzle and push it between the jaws. Right there. So it's secure, so no child that's playing with a balloon can have it come apart on it. Now we're going to twist again. I'm going to do a pinch twist. A pinch twist is very basic. It's also easier when you know the secret. Okay? So here we go. We're going to do about a 1-inch, 1.5 inch bubble. And see how this air is stuck in here. It can't go that way because of this little joint is closed. That little valve. We're going to just twist it till it opens. And now we're going to squeeze the air through. Now we have an excess of rubber on this side. So this is soft and stretchy, so we can do this. Okay? That is a pinch twist. It's also called an ear twist because it's shaped like an ear. But on our dinosaur, it's going to be right here. It's going to be an eye. So we need 2 of those. We're going to do an identical size bubble. And now we're going to open this little valve and push out some air. Now we're going to pull it up and twist it. And now we have 2 pinch twists that form the eyes of our dinosaur. I'm going to do one more pinch twist at the base. I'm not going to let as much air out, because this will support the head of the dinosaur and hold it still on the neck so it doesn't go flapping around. It will also hold those eyes in place. See? Now we're going to make the neck about that long. We're going to tie in the other balloon by doing a regular twist. Now we're going to twist these 2 together. Now we're going to hold these 2 together. One of them's longer than the other. That doesn't matter. Okay, we're doing about a hand's length. And as even as we can between these 2 balloons. Give them a squeeze and then a twist. And now we formed this part of the dinosaur. Now we're going to make his little dino bum. And we're going to do that by holding this still, because if you let go, it's going to untwist. And now we're going to squeeze these 2 together in the same way that we did these 2. It's a little trickier to get the right size cheeks, I guess you'd call it. But we did. We want some symmetry. This one's a little smaller than that. We don't like that. We want symmetry. That's what makes things look appealing. And in balloon animals, it's very important. We're making a double pinch twist. See how we did that? And now, the short one is going to come up here and form this segment of the body, right here. That's all one until we attach the legs. So when we attach it like that, it's all going to be one. Let's say we'll attach it right there. And then we'll just get wrapped around that other bubble. And this needs to be dealt with. That's one way. I'm going to tuck this in. Turn it around so it can't get loose. Now you'll see that we have an enormously long dino tail. That's okay. We're just going to use another balloon rather than try to break this here and make this into a pair of legs. That's not necessary. Let's just have fun. A balloon, by my calculation, a 260, is about 7 to 10 cents. So we're going to spend 10 more cents on a nice pair of legs, because this is a really cool dino. See how I'm doing this? Letting a little air out. Making it a little bit tall. That's how I make the foot. The dinosaur foot. Okay? The Velociraptor foot. This is called a loop twist. There we go. Now see, I like to push this bubble through so that a child cannot get this to come apart, because it comes apart pretty easy if you haven't locked it by pushing that bubble through. It's another reason you want this loop twist to be big enough to push that bubble through. Now, we're going to attach the legs to our dinosaur, pushing right through here. And just like a twist tie on a loaf of bread, we're going to twist these two ends to lock them in place. Now we could do it up here, but then you've got a dinosaur that's leaning forward more. Or you could do it right in the middle, or you could do it a little bit back, but you see what happens to his stance, his fighting stance. These are cool, these Velociraptors. Alright, so I'm going to do it right about there. I'm just guessing where I might like it. I'm twisting it just like a bread wrapper. Okay. And now, I want the same size leg, so I'm going to do another loop twist. And I'm going to push that around and push that through. Now it's locked. Now we need to... Oh! They're in a battle already. This one doesn't even have arms yet. One of the housekeeping, I need to take this nozzle and tuck it down into this crack between the balloons so it's not in our way, because otherwise it's a little unsightly. The other thing I need to do is put some bends in here. See, I've got bends on this one coming out of the hip joint. We'll put 2 bends, and then we'll put some knees in there. Alright, this is how you make a bend in a balloon. You squish it together, and then you grab it and squeeze it on the side that you want the bend to be in. See that? Now he's a bow-legged Velociraptor. There we go. And we can put knees in there. That'll work. Same way. Same thing. There you go, buddy. Now what he needs is some arms. That's where the 160 comes in. The 160 is about that big. Half as big around as this one. They're harder to get on the little air pump. We only need a little bit of air. We're only going to use half of this balloon. I'm going to start out with a pinch twist by tucking this nozzle into the joint. It came loose. Doesn't matter what I'm going to do. Another pinch twist. We'll just keep pinching it till it sticks together. There we go. What we're trying to do is the 3 little cartoon fingers or claws that will mark the Velociraptor as a vicious creature. There we go. Now, we want this arm about that long, so right about there we're going to twist around this. We can twist around the back of the neck. That's probably the best way. Twist it like that bread wrapper. Okay, there we go. And coming back, and we need about this much arm before his fingers start. We'll do 3 fingers. I'll do it the quick way. And you'll see how easy it is to twist these all together. This comes off. This gets wrapped in. I like to tie it because little kids will play with this design a lot. It gets a lot of rowdy play, and we don't want it falling apart. Now let's do the artwork. This is going to be my dinosaur, and I don't want it confused with anyone else's, so I'm going to put a D for dog. There we go. I need some scary sharp teeth. And a scary beady dinosaur eye. Maybe he's having a bad day, I don't know. It's terrifying. And maybe some chest plates. Let me also show you how to bend his arms. It's the same thing as the legs. You're just bending that and getting a pinch on the outside. Bend it. While you're bending it, give it a good pinch. There we go. Ah, he's ready. Ready for battle in the dinosaur wars. Thanks for watching. Click like, click subscribe, click share. I'd appreciate it. Thanks.